Hi everybody, Mark and Debbie back for episode 3.
This is episode 3 already?
Rocking along.
Okay.
Yeah, we're learning a lot each
3.
time. Our production studio has not gotten any better.
No, neither has our videoing or editing skills,
No,
I don't think.
No, has not. However, I did learn that we should have the camera higher because last week it looked like I had this big turkey neck. And so if you get the camera higher, it doesn't show like
he doesn't care how he cares how he looks. He doesn't care how I look.
That's not true. You always look beautiful.
Yeah,
so
sure.
Okay, let's get into this. So what are we doing this week? We've got another unboxing to do, which is always really popular. The subscribers on our channel are going crazy. We have one now. Maybe we'll get more. Who knows? So we do have one. And it's not either one of us, so we have no idea who it is. But that's okay. You keep watching, whoever you are.
I haven't even subscribed to it yet.
Yeah, neither have I. But I created it, so I don't know if I can. So anyway,
okay.
So we're going to do unboxing, and then we're going to talk about our training a little bit and studying we've done for that.
Bring out the box.
So you'll notice the list behind us.
Yep.
It has Hoka shoes, which we unboxed last week, and it has Caterpy Laces. So.
What are Caterpy Laces?
Caterpy Laces. Here they are. Caterpy Laces, they are these elastic little nebulized laces.
Mark's favorite laces.
My favorite laces in the world. Okay, so, oh yeah. Hold on. So let's unbox this thing, unbag it.
It also has a handy Ziploc on top, so you can like put them in one pair of shoes, take them out, and store them, I guess. And then pull them out for another pair of shoes?
You could, in theory. I don't do that, but that's okay. So here they are. You like that part. See, it doesn't really make noise, but that's okay. So see all these little nubbies in there, and you lace these up into your shoes, and they, you can tighten different parts of your shoes different ways and in different places, and then they hold it, but they still expand. They're better than Velcro, I say, because there's not any Velcro to close over. You just get your shoe.
They're also good if you don't know how to tie your shoes.
Yes, so here they are.
I don't use them, he does.
Here they are in a pair of Hoka
Speedgo 3s.
Hoka Speedgo 3s, which we talked about last week. Here they are laced in. I just slip my foot right in here. They expand as my foot expands, all that kind of good stuff. So super good. Caterpy Laces. Check them out. I love these laces.
Yep.
So they're awesome.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Share. We get nothing from them. They've never sent us anything. We bought all of our laces, et cetera, et cetera.
You buy those laces.
I buy them. She doesn't really like them that much.
I tried them once. I didn't have time to break them in, so I haven't tried them again.
I love them. They're in all my shoes. Like I said, just slip your shoes.
He will not run Leadville without them.
No way. No way.
Or any other race at this point.
Exactly. Yep, they're awesome. And they come in lots of colors, so you can find them to mix and match for your shoes.
And they come in pink and purple even.
So, yep.
Which I have, but they're in the package and not in my shoes.
Right now. We'll see how it goes.
Right now.
Okay, here we go. Okay. So, we got to talk training today. Let's talk about the different books that we used first and the things that we've been reading. So,
we're researchers. So.
Researchers. Learn. So we've been learning. So here's the first book, Jason Koop. What's the title again?
Training Essentials for Ultramarathoning.
For ultra running.
For ultra running, sorry.
So that's okay.
I can't
Great
read.
Book, great training principles. If I were to show you this, you can see highlights throughout the book. You see that? Yeah. The yellow actually comes out pretty good. So, lots of highlights. Great book. Jason Koop is in Colorado Springs, works for Carmichael Training Systems, CTS. Love to hire him as a coach. Can't really afford to. So that's okay. Read his book, read it cover to cover, read everything highlighted. Great book on training principles. Lots of information. Go ahead, honey.
Okay. These other books we actually got a few years ago when I was doing my first 50. This one, Running Your First Ultra by Christy Mole. It's a really good book. To me, it was a little aggressive in the training plan, though, with the amount of miles you ran and how often you ran. I called it the How to Win Your First Ultra. That's a little more intense than what I wanted. So, but good tips on training plans, how to train, and the pictures in here are really great. And it's also where I saw the first pictures for Trans Rockies that we did last year and really liked. Has tips for crews and pacers, all that good
All
stuff.
of the books, whether you think the training plans are too aggressive at our age, we felt they were too aggressive.
Kind of wimpy right now.
However, all of them have great tips. So even if you didn't, we found, even if we didn't like this specific book or pull a training plan from it, there's great tips in all of them.
Yes,
So
for sure.
go ahead. What's the next
hers
one?
had a lot of good information for preparing and on the run information.
There you
The
go.
next one is Hal Kerner's Field Guide to Ultra Running by Hal Kerner. This one my sister Kim lent us when we were learning about ultras. It's also another good book, has a lot of good tips, good personal experiences in here.
Absolutely.
Anything else to add?
No, I really liked the book too. I read most of it.
Good book, good tips.
Good tips. Very
Good,
practical
very
tips, I thought.
practical, and how to actually give tips to your crew and stuff, and basically telling us it's okay to make really specific lists to not leave anything to doubt for our crews when we do this.
And I hope Hal Kerner doesn't get mad at us for saying this, but a lot of really interesting insight, like how to run with your hands down your pants for miles upon miles.
Yes.
So great job. Love the book.
And good good mental images of why you don't try new clothing on race day.
Exactly.
Read the book and you'll find out.
Thanks, Hal.
Relentless Forward Progress, which is really what we've learned so far is the key to making it through any ultra marathon, by Brian Powell. His website, irunfar.com, is awesome resource also. A lot of good training tips, good training programs in here, plans for people who don't want to run more than 50 miles a week, or variations of that, but really helpful book. Good book. It had a lot of good information about how to trail run a little bit more, basics of that as well.
Okay. And the last one?
This one is Beyond the Marathon, the Grand Slam of Ultra Trail Running by Robert, I think you say it Baudère. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. It's a good book. So far, I just started it, but it's kind of an inspirational book. He did the Grand Slam of Ultra Running, which is the Old Dominion 100, Western States 100, Leadville 100, and the Wasatch Front 100 also. Sorry, I was reading the back, I couldn't remember. But it's a good book so far. It's a great inspirational book of how to stick it out, and I don't think I'm going to do 4 100s in a row. I think Leadville will be my 100 I will complete, but good information.
Good information. So these are just a few books we picked up. There are lots out there. You can learn from all of them, I think.
Yeah.
Eventually, we found as we read them all, we had to settle on something.
Yeah.
So what we did...
we also got a lot of information off of Trail Runner Magazine website, too.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
It's a good resource.
Good resource. So what we did was we took Jason Coop's schedule.
Mark took.
Okay, maybe
He's
I
an
did.
engineer.
I like the data.
I like spreadsheets.
I like spreadsheets. This is our long-range training plan based on different phases that Jason talks about in his book, and how to structure the overall plan of training. So very, very helpful, I thought. We then took information. What Jason's book does not do is give you a training plan, because he says everybody's situation is so individualistic that it's hard to give you a training plan that will work for everybody. So we took training plans and looked at them across books, looked at the principles he had, and then developed a day-by-day calendar of training, month by month. Well, it does have days on it too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So a more detailed training program that we thought fit us and what we know we do with rest, and how much we need to rest and recover from things.
We're old, we need more rest.
We do need more rest, and we've found that. For years we've run Pikes Peak marathon several times off of 3 days a week of running, because we need to rest enough and make sure we get good quality workouts. So
Plus, we live up in the mountains, and we have a small ranch, so we're always feeding and taking care of horses, cleaning stalls, and doing work around our place. So we have a lot of time on our feet other than just our training.
Sure, sure. So the bottom line is you have to read these books and then adapt what you know works for you.
Yeah.
And that's what we've done. So you'll notice this sign in the back. It has Hoka shoes and Caterpy laces on it. Those are the two things we did unboxings for. We will add to this and basically be going through our equipment list as we go through episodes and quote unquote unboxing things as we go and showing the equipment that we're planning on using. So anyway, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family. Share. Next week we will go through more detail of our training plan and what we're doing and try to outline that for us and unbox some other new piece of equipment.
What will it be?
What will it be? I don't know.
It's a mystery.
Come back next week. Until then, have fun, run well, stay warm. It's only like 0 degrees out here right now,
it's a little
and I
cold
gotta run
tonight.
tomorrow. So anyway,
I'm gonna swim.
yep, should be fun. Keep it up, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye.